So I wanted to talk about what motivates you, what gets you going, and I wanted to share some of my thoughts about that. Now, for me personally, I'd always wondered, what is it that motivates me? What is it that what are my values? And one of the things that I realized was that I always valued learning. And once I started learning, I found better jobs, different types of employment. I found myself interested in things, and I found myself enthusiastic about things as well. And Benjamin Franklin, who was one of the presidents of the United States of America and an all-round genius, really, he said, "For the best return on your money, pour your purse into your head." And I found that really fascinating as a motivational quote. I'm not the only person that has done well through learning and through education. My wife started off as a bookkeeper at Southall College. She studied how to become a bookkeeper there, and she's now a finance director, and that's through us investing money into courses that she could do, her master's degree and so on. She's doing very well for herself. And it's not the money, it's more the joy of the job that she's in, and the fact that she's helping other people and being a mentor, coach and guide for people who want to get into accountancy. So she's doing very well for herself, and I like to think that I'm doing quite well. I'm interested in being a coach and looking at people's motivational behavior. For me, learning is very important, and I think it's something that you have to do for yourself as well. Zig Ziglar, an American author with over 30 books and a motivational speaker, said, "If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you." And I thought that is a really meaningful statement. If you don't want to do it, you're never going to do it. Something that we do know. But if you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. And this year, even, I've met students in my classes who are so determined to improve their English and have done really well for themselves. And I'm quite proud of what they've managed to achieve. And I'd say, well done, all of you, for turning up, for attending the classes, for trying your best, for doing the writing work that I've submitted to you, for trying to learn even during this difficult period. And I'm really, really very proud of all of what you've achieved. Now, I wanted to leave you with this thought. Why do I talk about motivation? Well, motivation gets you going, and habit gets you there. And I always mention this thing about having a study habit, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, just starting to learn something new, learn something that's interesting to you, learn something that's exciting for you. Now, because we're here together and we're all trying to develop our English language and the way we express ourselves, obviously you want to be doing this in English. But you could do it in your own language, as long as you write about it, as long as you express yourself in another way. So, here is my question, and I want you to think about it carefully. I've also given you some work on learning how to learn, which is an inspiring piece about what wise people have said about learning. And I want you to think, what motivates you to learn? And I want you to write a short essay about that. What inspires you to learn? It could be a person, it could be a personal history, it could be yourself, it could be your dreams and your aspirations, what you want to achieve in the future. Okay, so hopefully, this talk has given you some ideas, and I'd love to see what you produce as a piece of writing. Let's see what you can do. Take care now. Bye-bye.